back to Stasis Geek. Time Bandits. I liked Time Bandits as a kid, and I kind of grew up over the years, giving me a nostalgia. But I know a lot of people that didn't like it. And it didn't do that well at the box office at the time. Yeah, people just didn't get it. And that is with Terry Gilliam's work. At the time, he's very hit and miss. He has really good ones like 12 Monkeys and Brazil, but some of them aren't very well perceived in the box office, and they grow with age, you know. But one thing he doesn't do is destroy works. He's not going to destroy his own work, because mostly he invents new works. But Time Bandits. Why talk about Time Bandits? Because I didn't know until I came across an article. And then I had to look into it, delve into it, that they're making a series of it on Apple TV. And this is where you go back and you know it's going to be destroyed. It's because the IP has now been given in the safe hands of Taika Waititi on the back of his great blockbuster Love and Thunder and all the other works. He's about to destroy it. And I'll get to that in a minute. But why do we say it's going to be destroyed? Now, Terry Gilliam, he has a vision. And his vision's always put through. Now, you might not like his movies, but it doesn't destroy anything. Now, he is a good director. He is a good, quirky writer, but he still does some very good things. And he comes from the age of Monty Python. That, you know, that humour, what is relatable to Time Bandits. And it's not Taika Waititi's own humour that he finds funny. And it's very strange now that on set of Time Bandits, Terry Gilliam was supposed to be there for a couple of weeks and then walked out of the set because he was unhappy on Taika Waititi's vision of changing things around. He stormed off set. That's, just look at that at a point of view that you're a director and he might have signed off his rights. That's okay. Or he didn't actually have the rights and it was the production company and they're running with it. But they brought him in to go, this is what we're doing. And he must have had some input. So then did Taika Waititi go, I'm doing it my way. And then he's doing it his way. Because he knows better, because he's had hits. Now, I'm guessing this was signed up already in the thing before the flop of Love and Thunder. Yeah? So, Apple, you're going to have to swallow this one because this ain't getting a second season. Now, also, I'm going to call them what they were in the movie. The Dwarves. Yeah. The Time Bandits. Yeah. Now, I've had to go into IMDb and look at the casting. They're all over 5'10" at least. So, they're de-aging it like they did in The Hobbit? Maybe. But it's a bit strange. Why wouldn't you have that? You know, they've also now going to get a Kevin and a Judy. Lisa Kudrow is coming out of the woodworks. Somebody called Penelope. I don't know if that was the mum's name, but in the original, he didn't really come back and forth with the mum's name. So that's interesting. Interesting as it looks like it's going to be a disaster. Now, even though that is going, it looks like Terry Gilliam is upset and Taika Waititi is going to destroy it. I'm going to go off what Terry Gilliam said. You know, it looks like he ain't happy. And it, like, you can tell if you're a director and another writer, you could be able to go, I see your vision there. I get it. But he must be doing something so stupid that it's peed him off. It's gone, hold it. And you think, man, Monty Python was stupid, but it was still funny. But some of their sketches, you must have gone, oh, people from the outside must have gone, I don't get that. What are you doing? You're hitting him with a fish. You're talking about attacking with vegetables. You know, the self-defense, was it? Self-defense against vegetables, wasn't it? What was it called? I can't remember now. Self-defense against fresh fruit or something, wasn't it? Yeah. Love that episode. But he would see that and go, I see the creativity. Yeah, I see what you're going with this, because he's done it in the past. He's done quirky, weird stuff. That's worked. Now he must be looking at it going, you're doing your own thing and you're in your own little world. Now, I said this must have been signed up previously because that Star Wars movie ain't happening. It's like Rian Johnson's Star Wars movie ain't happening. It's, we'll announce it. Oh, they're not the kind of what we wanted. Now, the problem is when I was on IMDb, I went to upcoming Taika Waititi, and I went, oh no. One, it's got Time Bandits. It's got the untitled thing. It's got something called Next Goal Wins. I'm guessing about football. I don't know. Ain't going to be about cricket. But then he has 2 on there that he should never be given. Because his humour is not for these. One is Flash Gordon. Ooh. It says in development. So hopefully that gets taken off him. But he's the writer. That ain't gonna work. Nope. Sorry, he's not right. Because if he does the stupidity, oh, I'm funny and you can't see the funniness and nobody else gets it, for Flash Gordon, gone. But the one that is the worry is Akira. Oh no. Yes, he is doing the what led in the early, like when it came in the 90s, and it really pushed through that. It was one of the first ones that got released, like you could get it on VHS, you know, and everybody went mad for Akira. This is just what, it's too supernatural for him. It's the wrong culture for him. And I'm going to say that is because he can't do it. He will not do this justice. I don't think it needs to be done. This is just, oh look, it's everybody's heard of it. This is Hollywood spouting some money. But wow, why would you sign this off? You know, this to do this is just bizarre. So it's a very, very strange one. So it looks like we need to go back to the drawing board, I think. Now, this could be a bit of a worry going forward if he gets more things. Because now, if he's doing it already, it's going to fail. But then when does studios start backing away from him? Because it's like Rian Johnson's got his little quirk with his onion thing or whatever, and that's what he's doing. They just left him to it. You know, it's not doing great numbers. It's getting some support on social. But apart from that, a lot of people don't like it. It's just meh. It's meh. So is this going to be somebody who, you know, with, what's that, Jojo Rabbit? Ooh, let's give you a shot. And it's like, with the Rian Johnson one, he did, oh look, he's doing a Star Wars. Let's give him everything. And then everybody's pulled back. Like, he's not going to get another Star Wars. Taika Waititi isn't going to get Star Wars, you know. So it's a shame that they don't, you know, these don't get pulled back and they don't run with somebody else to go, look, we're looking at what you've done and nobody likes it now. You're going too far into your own little sphere. But yeah, if another director comes out, especially like the original, and go, what are you doing? You're destroying it. I'm going to listen to that person. Especially with like their background of work. It's going to, yeah, you got to kind of go, yeah. Ooh, a bit of a worry, a bit of a worry. You know. Yeah, it was just interesting. Yeah, so, yeah, Time Bandits. What a weird one. Weird one to do as well. I don't... Because it's like an adventure through time and space, isn't it? It's just a weird one to do, I think, as well. It's very... It has to be quirky, but it has to be like that. What I liked about the levity between the evil aspect and then the kind of God aspect of it as well, but the history aspect. And it's got Sean Connery doing this weird part in it, but it's quite good. You know, it has a lot of Monty Python in it. What worked because it kind of was a drawn to Monty Python. You know, it's bizarre. It's even got like, was it Sir Michael Payne did it, didn't he? So it's kind of getting old, aren't they? These guys, the old Monty Python guys, but they know what they're talking about. So I'm gonna go. This one is a goner before it even starts. This is gonna be a one-off. Nobody watches, cancelled, or Taika Waititi will launch it as the showrunner, put his name to one episode, really mess it up with the script, hand it over. Oh, they buggered it up. It wasn't me. It was some other people. I tried to do my best, but then they went into a different direction. The old spiel that they do is when, you know, something goes wrong, that's not my fault. I didn't do it. It was already there. It needed to be modernised, and it just doesn't work. But don't take the money. Yeah, it's another one dead. But it's not interesting, is it? It's not interesting it's going to die, because it should be interesting that Time Bandits, ooh, somebody's really into Time Bandits who's writing it. Not just, oh, I'm doing it and then doing that to it. What he seems to be doing every time now lately. It's, look at me, not the source material. Look at me, I'm the one. That's why I'm now putting myself really quirky things in every one of my series, movies now. It's about me. Yeah, he can go away. I'm not interested in his work at all. But I would have been interested in Time Bandits. I would have been interested in Flash Gordon and Akira. I'm not now. They are ruined. Ruined. Maybe he'll get pulled. And I'm guessing that's going to happen. They will get... Oh, I didn't have enough time. You know, like he's making excuses. Why now? Because he's not got enough time to do the Star Wars one. You know, I haven't got enough time. I'm working so hard. Just working so hard. You know, buggering up everything. Making mistakes. But I've just not enough time for the biggest IP really out there. But yeah, on that note, give us a comment if you want to comment. Go and actually just put Time Bandits in news and you'll find all the articles about this Terry Gilliam walking off set. Upset. Yeah, good on. Yeah, but give us a like. And give us a like for Terry Gilliam, because I like him. And as always, Stasis Geek out.